It's a beautiful sunny day here in Chicago, but it's 22 degrees out. Again, Bruce was just saying to me last night, he was reading to me that weather temps in Chicago, and apparently we're running warmer than normal in Chicago by about, 1 degrees. I'm not excited about it. It's been a long, cold winter. But there is hope because we have technology and we have tools and computers. And on days when you just don't feel like being cold, you can play video games. I love playing video games, depending on what they are. If it's violent and whatnot, I'm not into it. I will play some Mario. I love me some Yoshi. And one of my favorite games that I've been playing for about 20 years is Roller Coaster Tycoon. So I thought it would be fun today to play a little Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay. All right, so are we recording? I guess we're recording. I guess we're working. Yeah, 8 seconds, we're going. Hi. Okay, so we are gonna play a game that I've been playing for about 20 years, if not longer, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love this game. And today we are going to be playing Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. So it's classic and it's so much fun. All right. We're going to save, and here we go. I built this bad boy. I've been working on this for about 2 weeks. I think it's Forest Frontiers, and I'm going to be the first to admit I am not a pro at this game. It's so much fun. I think it was Roller Coaster 2 or 3 that had just sandbox mode, and you could do sandbox mode and just create, and that was my favorite thing. The whole point of this game, if you're not familiar with it, is to build a little roller coaster or an amusement park, and you have to meet certain objectives. So you have to have X number of guests. I've got 806. I met the objective. You have to have a certain dollar amount in the bank, and you have to have a certain set of approval ratings or whatever. 9 times out of 10 when I play this game, I don't meet the objective. You would think I would meet the objective because I've been going to theme parks in Disney my whole life. I love it. It's like a hobby. So let me give you a quick little tour of where we are. So this is the front of the park right here. Let me flip you guys around so you can see. So here's the entrance of my park. And you've got the little monorail zooming by. And that's transportation to get you around the park. One of the objectives for the game is all your little people that show up, they have individual needs and wants. They get tired, they get nauseous, they want a balloon, they want to sit down, they're thirsty, they don't have any money, they're afraid of a certain ride that you build. So I always try to put transportation in my park so that if the little you-know-whats get tired, then they can hop on the monorail or the train. So here's the monorail that goes all the way around my park. It's kind of like a low-rent version of Disney. So there's my monorail. It goes all the way around the park. I wish I could zoom out, but I'm playing on my iMac, and you don't have that ability to zoom out on an iMac, which is unfortunate. So I built a little lake right here. It's called Boats. And because I'm not playing this game on Switch or on my iPad, you don't also have the ability to rename rides or customize a sign when you're working on desktop. So that's kind of a bummer. It's called Boats 1. I would have put an interesting name on it, like Daisy's Rockin' Boats or, whatever. So I built this little boat ride. The first thing I built was I built this roller coaster, and it's called Mango Muncher. I don't really know what a mango muncher is, and I can't rename the ride, so it is what it is. This little ride has been actually really, really successful for me until just now. 0 guests per hour. I'm not paying that much to go. Okay, so what I've done is I've made it too expensive. So I'm going to lower the price from $3.70. Let's go to under $3. I've got some money in the bank up here, so I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. So they start to line up when you lower the price. One of the things I love about this game is that you can click, like this little guy over here, you can click on him. His name's Andy W. And you can read what he's thinking. I'm not hungry. I've got a park map. I'm not paying that much. Because I read online that at the information desks, jack up the price of the umbrella to like $20. So when it starts raining, the guests of the park will have to buy an umbrella. So that's Andy W. And you can also see how much money he's got. He's got $49 in his pocket, and he spent $40 already. All right, Mango Muncher has a few people. One of the things you can do too, I don't know if you know this, if you're having a ride that's sort of going down in popularity, you can do an advertising campaign for that ride. And I'm going to do this one for Mango Muncher. I really hate that name, Muncher. I don't like that. We'll start the marketing campaign and see how it goes. So I've got a log flume. The last thing I built was this little train. I've got a mechanic ready for, he's on standby, so if the train breaks down, he'll fix it quickly. And if you click on him, see Mechanic 5, it'll show you where his assignment is, and it's the exit booth for the ride. That's kind of a part of the game. I've also got a little handyman, and he is designated at the exit of the ride as well to pick up any puke. So the handyman will pick up puke, they'll mow the grass, they'll empty the trash cans. And what I like about it is you can pick them up with these pinchers, and you can kind of drag them around. But you have to watch them. Sometimes they don't want to work. The last thing I built was this little train that goes along the perimeter of my park. And I love it right here because there's like a little tunnel. And they go through the tunnel, and it's exciting. Anytime you have a ride that interacts with either the terrain, another ride, or the guests, it's exciting. It's called kinetic energy. Oh, look, I think it's going to start raining. It's going to start raining, which means then the little you-know-whats, they have to buy an umbrella or they're going to get wet. But I mean, who wants to go to an amusement park when it's raining? But the train, I love my little train. It's sort of like a cross between Big Thunder Mountain and, I don't know, the train at Six Flags Over Georgia, maybe. So I'm looking at, I've got a good amount of money in the bank, $32,000. And some of my rides have been holding steady. This car ride, for example, it's been, there's only 17 people in line. It's been open for several years, probably 10, 14 years. I love that ride. I've got a couple of balloon stalls. And the last big investment in my park was a suspended roller coaster that you can see going along. And I always do my suspended coasters with a big drop near water at the end to sort of pay homage to the Big Bad Wolf at Busch Gardens, which was, I love that ride. It was so fun. It wasn't really scary. It was just fun. I don't have any puke on my walkways. Everybody's kind of happy. I feel like I need to build something, but should I sacrifice something? It's hard to see. I can't zoom out on the desktop version, so it's kind of hard to see what I've got. I could buy some more land, or I could destroy something, so. What should I do? Should I build another roller coaster? Yeah, the roller coasters drive the money, but honestly, I'm not that good at it. I love a good roller coaster, but I'm not good at it. I feel like I should maybe sacrifice Texas Tubs because that's an older ride. You know what? Let's close it. Let's demolish it and see what happens. Do I want to demolish it? I do. And just like that, Texas Tubs is gone. Ooh, but a lot of the... I don't like the scenery option here. I don't like this at all. It's kind of awkward and stupid. All right. What should I put here? What kind of roller coaster do I want? I feel like my park is kind of lacking. So I can do a Virginia Reel, which I just demolished. A wooden roller coaster, not a fan. I don't mind a wooden Wild Mouse. Junior roller coaster, I don't mind that either. I haven't built a looping coaster in this particular park. There's a stand-up roller coaster. I've already got a suspended coaster. Steeplechase seems a little boring. And a dinghy slide. That makes me feel like I'm on Main Street. Walking down Main Street. And I'm wearing my Oswald the Lucky Rabbit sweatshirt for luck. I don't know if I want to build any of these. I don't want to build a haunted mansion. I don't want to build a Ferris wheel because I've got a pretty good plot of land back here. Let's just let's just build a junior roller coaster. I think that should be okay. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Let's build this. We're gonna build a custom design. And it's been my experience you should always start with the station platform. I have yet to figure out how we're going to get my guests here, but I feel like we're going to have to do some under the ground, under the terrain work, which I don't like. So we're going to do this as my platform. And let's do a small curve. We're going to go up with a chain lift. Devil may care. And I'm not one of these people who's going to do like this gigantic 8,000 foot roller coaster and try to kill all my people in the park. I'm not that person. Because I'm of the mindset a roller coaster should be fun, not necessarily terrifying. Like if you think you're going to die, then that's not fun. That's just scary. So maybe let's do a left-hand turn and hope that I don't hit anything because I'm not good at interacting with other attractions. Now, if you know anything about roller coasters, unless you have some kind of rocket launch or limb launch or something, subsequent hills can never be taller than the first hill. They have to continuously go down. So that's when you make the hills smaller and you make the curves tighter, because even though you're losing speed because of friction, it'll be more exciting. So let's do... Can you do a bank? Oh, you can do a bank. They've changed this. The first time I ever played this was on my I had a Dell computer. I had a Dell computer at my house in Atlanta, and on rainy days, I would fire up that Dell computer, and I'd be like playing Roller Coaster Tycoon all day. It's an addicting It's an addicting video game. And I'm probably not one to spend my whole day playing video games, but let's do like a little bunny hop hill. Let me turn myself around. See, I feel like I'm gonna hit that. I feel like I'm gonna hit that scenery that I've got going on. Oh no, I'm good, I'm good. So we're gonna go flat. So we've done a down, a turn. Let's do a really big right-hand turn. But what? You should always angle it. Get a little angle going so the lateral G's aren't terrible and then your people don't want to kill you. Can you do a spiral down? You can. Let's do a helix down large. It's not going to fit. See, this is the thing. The strategy of this game is I'm not the best at it. See, it's in the way again. It's not going to work. Some people will say, this is part of the fun of playing this game. This is the part that aggravates me. Okay. Alright, let's even out. See if we can do a left hand. We'll go straight, we'll angle it. Damn it. See, I can't do it that way either. I'm not good at it. It's fun, but I'm not good at it. And I don't like using the pre-made ones because I feel like it's lazy and that's kind of cheating. That's kind of cheating. Okay, so let's. And see, every time you do anything in this game, it costs you money. So if you'll notice, to build one section of this ride, it's going to cost $38. So let's go. Can't go to the right. Can't go straight. Can we go down? I don't feel like that's going to be fun either. See, I don't like this. I'm not feeling this. It's boring. Maybe we just go down? Yep. And if I go too low, I'm going to run in the way of the train. And in my history, my very long history of playing this game, I have killed people. And I will tell you, one of my favorite things to do is drown people. I don't know if you can do it on the desktop version. I haven't tried this yet, but you can take your pinchers and you can pick up your patrons and you can drop them in the lake. You can drown them. You can kill people. I've crashed trains and they explode. Like they explode. It's nuts. So let's. Oh, see, I'm not loving this because I feel like it's gonna be too extreme. See, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit the incline. I'm gonna hit the lift hill. This is gonna be too extreme. And if it's too extreme, they won't ride it. Let's try a little bunny hop hill. So the highest point I've got is +9. I guess that's 9 feet, 9 meters. I don't know what Roller Coaster Tycoon does, but it's +9. So you can't ever go, higher than that. So the highest point of my coaster is +9. Sometimes I've discovered, like, the more lame it is, the better it does. Let's do let's give him an angle. Let's go up. Maybe a small up. And so on and so forth. I love playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love this game so much. You can also change the color. I've discovered over time, if you paint the rides, you change the color of the rides and give it a refresh, it'll renew interest in the park. I love this stuff. You can also, if they let go of their balloons, you can pop their balloons, which is kind of mean. But it's kind of fun at the same time. All right, let's turn around and see how my little roller coaster is doing from the back. So I'm thinking I might do my entrance. See, I'm gonna have to build a walkway. Let me see if I can start building my walkway. I'm thinking I saved a spot over here. Let's go to, can I get rid of the scenery? See, $8. This will give me a better idea of what I have to work with. The desktop version is really buggy. It doesn't always, the grid doesn't always line up. The iPad version's better, but I need the mouse. I need to, oh, okay, all right, you're working. I had a floating brick wall yesterday that I couldn't get rid of. And I've tried just about everything. See, this piece won't go. Let me turn it around. Why is there a... You can also go in and do a path sometimes, and it'll take it out. Remove. See, it removed the canopy, but it didn't remove the... There we go. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Oh, okay. I think what I'll do is, I think I will take the queue area here from Texas Tubs and make the roller coaster entrance over here. You can't make the path too long. They get irritated. But you can do little things to keep them happy, like put TV monitors on the queue. And I can't connect the sidewalk to it completely at this point because they'll start going down it to try to get to the ride that hasn't even been built yet. Then they get mad because they get lost. So let's do... I'm going to start my path. Nope, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can... Oh, I'm not going to be able to... I'm going to have to shut down the train. Let's lower the land and see... We'll lower it by 1. And I'm trying to just do the corner. See, I lowered that one plot of land. And I'm going to have to go out. Damn it, why did I do that? I warned you, I'm not good at this game. 20 years of playing a game that I really enjoy. I'm just not good at it. I'm really not good at it. Look at my little part. Everybody seems happy. Okay, so see this little guy over here? I hired him at the very beginning, and I put him right over here. I'm gonna pick him up. You used to be able to shake him. You can't shake him anymore. But he's been a really, really good employee. And now I'm not going to be able to get rid of this window. That's nice. Let's just go ahead and fire him, because I don't feel like fighting with the program right now. Let me check on my tower. Okay, 1,000 customers an hour. I'm doing okay. Oh, all right. I'm not going to be able to get that window out now. Save ride design. All right, I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. If I can get this to full screen. I don't like that either. Oh, nice. Because I'm recording, I can't reach the... There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, there we go. I don't want to tear that ride down, because it's doing okay. This little guy's sitting here eating some pizza, and he thinks my park is clean and tidy. You've got to have entertainment on the grounds. You've got to keep it clean. You've got to have entertainers, and you've got to have security. And when the little guys vomit, you better get somebody over there to clean it up. Uh-oh. Mango Muncher's not doing so good. It's only 0 people an hour. I'm not paying that much. Okay, so they don't like the price of it. I lowered the price by almost $1. Now the observation tower broke down. Oh. Oh, I feel like bad things are going to happen. I see I had 32,000, now I'm at 28. I've got to get this roller coaster built. See, there's some vomit right down there. Let's continue working. Let's continue working on my path. Ah! Okay, let's try angling. Let's angle that up. We're gonna take that corner. Okay, I think this might work. It really is like, it's a strategy game, and if you're not good at spatial relations, you're not gonna do very well at it. And unfortunately, I am terrible. I am absolutely terrible at it. But what I like about this game is it can be what you want it to be. And I know there are a lot of people that play the game that just want to build terrifying roller coasters, but I always take a lot of joy in... oh, I didn't go low enough. I take a lot of joy in just the building bushes and doing landscaping and doing screening and making things all themed and pretty. I wish Disney would hire Chris Sawyer to do a version for them. And I know that they've done... Disney has done their own version of this stuff, but I'm not that big of a fan of it. It was called Disney Coaster or something. It wasn't that great. But I mean, it's always good seeing Mickey Mouse, right? Okay, so what was I doing? I dug down too far in this. I can't get the land. I can't get the land up and running. I think that needed to go down lower. I think I needed to go lower. Yeah, it didn't go down low enough. Dang it. You can't just go down one increment. You have to go down, I think it's 2, in order for the little people to be able to walk around. And my park is losing money. So when your park is losing money, stop what you're working on and go in and do things that will make people happy so they'll spend more money. Or you can raise prices on food and drink. So right now popcorn is $1.20. We haven't had a price increase in a while. Sounds about normal for America. Let's make it unreasonable for people. Yeah. Let's do $1.50, and that's going to happen at every popcorn stand around the park. It also helps if you... let's paint this roller coaster. Alright, so... It's such a dumb name, but... See, I can't change the name of it. That's because I'm playing on desktop. But, let's paint it. I always like the supports to be go-away green, but the main spine of the ride can be just about anything. Let's do this white in honor of Alpengeist at Busch Gardens. Yes! Yes! I love that ride. All day. I could sit here all day and play this. So much fun. So, what video games do you like to play? I know you can't help yourself. I know you're totally thrilled to watch me fumble around this video game. However, I will tell you, if you like video games and you want to learn something new, I highly recommend you find Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. They made Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, 3, there's Coaster Planet, there are all kinds of sim rides. Do yourself a favor and go back to Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. It was hand-coded by a gentleman by the name of Chris Sawyer. And I've actually been kind of a fan of his for a while. And it's not like me to be a fan of anybody who's a video game programmer or designer. This game is so much fun. Highly recommend it. Stop looking at my room. Stop looking at my room.